Every day we show up for 5 minutes to see what shows up in our creativity. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get creative together. I'm Samaj. This is Creating with Samaj, and I hope in your 5 minutes you find space and time to be creative because you know it only takes 5 minutes to find your creativity. It doesn't take a lot to get there. And when you have some creativity, it creates space for you to be able to celebrate those parts of you that you didn't know were possible. You know, we always take time as humans to judge ourselves and remind ourselves of all the things that we aren't good at. But you know what? I bet you are really good at a lot of things if you just lean into the trying of the things. If you always believe the stories that your silly mind sometimes wants to tell you about what you are and aren't good at without ever having tried it, are you going to believe those stories? Seems that we're in a time where a lot of us are believing false stories, and rather than believing false stories, let's get back to a narrative that's real. The narrative about what we can do to create things in our own lives and how we can expand in all the ways that are possible. And we only find those things out when we adventure into new areas. So I always encourage people to be creative, find a new path, find other ways of things that inspire you or might even speak to you in ways that you didn't know were possible. We've spent a lot of time on this sky today, but maybe the sky wanted a little bit more attention than normal. Here we have a beautiful mountain we're putting in with a little color, just so we can see the color of the mountain. And sometimes it's fun to mix colors together, or maybe it's just a big rock. Maybe it's a rock near the beach. Maybe we're near the beach. Who knows? Maybe those are waves in the background. Maybe it's time for a travel to someplace warm, as everything today is overcast and snowy and a wintry mix expected throughout the day. So maybe I'm just dreaming of time near the sea, near the seashore. Do you get to go places that bring you joy? Do you get to go to places that excite you? Places that you can enjoy being there? Get away from the noise? Sometimes I just feel today that there's a little bit more noise, and too many of us are listening to the noise. And I say, maybe the noise is just the distraction to keep you from focusing on what's important, like your own dreams and your own goals and where you want to be. Maybe it's other people deciding your future for you. And is that really what you want? Do you want other people deciding where you're going in your life and what's possible for you? I don't know. I think it's time for us to wake up to our own potential and our own creativity and all the things that we can do and what we are capable and possible of doing. But we only get there when we try. We only get there when we put in the effort to see what we can do. And if we never venture into those places and we just keep listening to those false stories our mind tells us about who we are, well, we just might get lost in the false narrative and moved away from the truth of who we really are. I appreciate you spending this 5 minutes with me every single day as we venture into seeing where our creativity leads us. I'm Samaj, and this is Creating with Samaj. Wherever you are, I trust you have a great day.